All right, everybody. So this is DearMamaSal, and I wonder if you guys can hear me now. Oh, that doesn't work very well, does it? I'm actually on my phone at the moment, so I'm for some reason my laptop didn't work. So I'm just going to wait to see if you guys can hear me. I need to get to my own channel to do that. Hold on one second. Oh, you can. Okay, that's great. All right, so hi, everybody. This might be a shorter broadcast because obviously I probably won't have enough battery for a very long broadcast. Okay, so I guess we should not worry about it and just move on with what we can, right? And I just wanted to say, for those of you who are new to listening to or watching the broadcast, that the Soul Sunday broadcast is normally a lot more peaceful. It doesn't feel very peaceful right now, but that's what we do. And so I'm going to... All right, so what is this? Your battery starts going dead, just plug your phone into your computer. Yes, it's actually, I'm more concerned. I've actually got it plugged in, or I did have. That wasn't a good idea. All right, so can you still hear me? I plugged it back in and for some reason it interrupted the feed. Okay, that's good. All right, so actually, you know something? We might as well do a quick tour. You know that? Maybe that's what this is meant to be. It's not meant to be a Soul Sunday broadcast. I actually am going to disconnect it again, so we might have a problem, but let's hope not. It might just momentarily interrupt the feed. Is that okay? So what do you most want to see? I guess that would be important. You know, when you have kept asking me about the house tour, what is it that you want to see? Now remember, I wasn't planning to do everything. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect again, so bear with me here, right? Hopefully you're still there. All right, so I'm going to have to do this in a strange way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on my deck here. This is my front deck. And I don't know if you can see against the sun, but I've just planted some plants here. And I've got some there. And then I couldn't see and record at the same time. So did you get the deck? And then this is my living room. Hang on a second. Some of you have seen my living room before. But let me see how I can best do this. All right, so this is my living room. And then I'm getting ready to put the house on the market for those of you. So this is my dining room. Can you see that? Maybe it's better if I walk this way a bit more. Got the idea? All right. Now the kitchen is a mess because I wasn't expecting to be on show. This is where I broadcast. So I move everything back, and then I set up my computer, and this is my tablet for the quotes. When I'm doing the quotes, they're on here. And then I have a little box here that has my Kleenex and my pens, you know, and my goodie, my headphones, everything else goes in the box. Get it? And then this is the wall that you all know very well, that used to have the horse brasses on it, and we'll find a new home for that. Oh, I should show you the art as we go around, because I know some of you have probably not seen a lot of it. Okay, so this is one that I did many years ago, and it's actually a 1 inch that I took out of a big painting. This is one of my favorite bits of art. The polar bear, let me just show you here. This polar bear just came out of nowhere. It was amazing. And it's part of a set of 3. This is the second one. Oops, I don't know if you can see it. And then this is the third one. These flowers, yes, the horn used to be there as well. That's quite right. Goodness knows where that is, Jody. These flowers all came from the garden. They're all dried. I'm taking them with me. This one is one of my favorites, of course. This is my snow wolf, as I call him. All right, so again, one of those ones that I did a long time ago. And then in my dining room, I have Cafe au lait. That's this one. Never did give this one a name. And then the 2 little ones that you see every time I broadcast are there. I used to have the Constable Prince there. And, you know, they're packed away somewhere very nicely. This painting you all know, I think, is one, actually this one I really love. And then, this is my kitchen. Hang on a second, maybe I can walk into it, and you know, with something on the floor, because I wasn't expecting to do that. It's a big kitchen, as you can probably see. And how many of you, and this is the messy bit, and I know some of you probably want to, I decided to make my kitchen stuff into art. So I used that, and then these are another 2 little pictures that I really adore, that I have in my kitchen. And anybody want to see the fridge again? I know some of you who've been around a long time have seen it many times, but while I'm in the kitchen, if you want to see the fridge, then let me know before I move out of the kitchen. I have to say that all the cupboards in the kitchen were originally, you know, that sort of cream color with the wood trim, you know the sort I mean. So I actually repainted all the cupboards myself, and I also put all those cubies at the top to store different things. And when I did the renovation, I had them put in this really big skylight. I don't know if you can see that properly. Maybe if I do it that way. All right, there's a big skylight in my kitchen so that I can see daylight. Like I haven't got enough daylight like this, right? All right, so this is the famous fridge I will miss more than anything. I always think that you should hear music when you open up my fridge. How many of you agree with me? You know, it's like sort of, can you believe that? And this is a single person. But Jody, please notice all the fruit and vegetables. But isn't it amazing space in a fridge? How many of you are really angry at me now? But the best is yet to come. Because underneath here, we have the freezer. And the freezer is this huge, deep part here, and then a drawer, and then a third drawer. How great is that? Okay, so now, just because we're here, I'm going to go out on the deck. I've got, let me do it this way. I'm going to be pushing myself into the sun, but I have quite a big deck here. I built, it was a very, very small deck when I bought the house. So how can I best show you the size of this? You're probably getting an idea. It is, but big enough for the door, then two rockers, a table, and flowers. So that's, I think it's a quite a. Erin, Erin, you're not the only one that hates me for my fridge. It's okay. I totally understand. Anyway, and then up here, as you can probably see, I have a big umbrella. Actually, it's best to see it if I go down the stairs, but hold on a second. If, okay. Can you see him? It's difficult for me to see what you're seeing. Hold on a second. Try and redo this. There you go. So that's my back deck. What I love about it is that, you know, if you happen to be a morning person, you've got a front deck where you can have your coffee, and then there's another deck at the back for the sundowners if you happen to be a sundown person. All right, so you all got an idea of the kitchen, and now we're going through. Okay, let me do this a different way. I'm going downstairs because I'm now going to sort of show you my lobby. This is my lobby. So, yeah, the two decks, definitely a lot of people like that. And then you sort of go from, hang on a second. So the lobby, as you come in, can you see that? So more art. And how many of you remember when I did these? I think Jody will probably remember when I did those. Then this is the laundry room. And I thoroughly recommend, I bought this laundry pair, washer and dryer, 5 years ago. I want to tell you, it works every day and it does so well. Anyway, so that's the laundry room. I'm not going to take you into the garage and stuff, or obviously into Yvonne's space, because that's it. But anyway, here you go. So you come up the stairs, and this is my hallway. A bit more of my art. All right, this is my guest bathroom. Which I really love. The tile that I found, I used it for the floor and for when I redid this room. I just think it looks, I don't know, I just really liked it. So a bit more art, big piece of art. This is one of a series. Benji has the other two. I kept that one. And there I am. Pretty bathroom, yeah. Then these are the bits of art that are in the passageway. This one. This one. And one of my all-time favorites, this little one. I really love that one. And then on the other wall, we have this one, passing the bathroom, and it's matching one there. So if you look back down the hallway, the green bag really makes it, doesn't it? So, oh, and by the way, this is something that I did when I did the renos. This used to be just a clear window where people could see in. And what I did is I put you can buy frosted type film, and I just put frosted film over that part so that I could get the daylight. I could get the daylight without people seeing in. Ah, there you go. All right, so now we're at the studio, which still looks a mess. Oh, look who's here. That still looks like a mess because it's an art studio, and I refuse to, here we go. I refuse to tidy it up more than this until I have to. It's actually, yeah, you know her. So this is, and the interesting thing is that my realtor said, don't even worry about it because they're going to know you're an artist and that's going to be just fine. It's pretty obvious. By the way, remember when I did this one? If I can get it without the sun on it. It's amazing. Hi there, Linda. All right, so now this is what will now be called Manon's room until such time as I leave. This is my guest bedroom, and it's actually a fairly good-sized room. Let me get out a bit so you can see. It is, hang on. So that is, if I got my finger away from the camera lens, it would help. So it is, that is a queen size bed there, so that will give you some idea. Or maybe it's a 3/4 bed. A bit more art on the wall. A clock that I did. Hi there, Nyasha. And then this is looking the other way. I'm sorry it's still a bit messy, but I haven't tidied up the desk yet. So it's quite a big room. Do you get the sense of it? So we'll go around it one more time so you can see. There are the fridge magnets that I've been making. This, Jody will remember that one as well, I'm sure. That's still one of my all-time favorite paintings. And when I settle down again, the chair, you remember the chair? This one? This is a ball chair, for those of you who don't know. So, and here's the thing. It bounces. It actually is surprisingly comfortable. But this is sort of the area where I would make the mugs, or I used to make the mugs and make magnets and things like that. So this is what I call the craft room, but it's really called Manon's room now because she owned it. And so there you go. There it is. Everybody good on that one? And I want to tell you, when I came to look at the house, the last room they showed me was the bedroom. And all right, so I hope that you can still see me, guys. So the last room that they showed me when I saw this house originally was this bedroom. And the reason is because, I don't know if you can get the sense of this, but it is huge. Again, forgive me, I wasn't planning to do this today, but let me try and get the best aspect of it that I can. How about that for a bedroom? See how much distance there is between me and the bed. And this is the messy area. This is where my computer normally sits. Hang on a second, let me turn that. This is where my computer normally sits, and then I look up at the television. So I work here and then look up there. And then this is all the printer and all the electronics and stuff that I need right here. Now, I wanted to show you a little trick that I have. Do any of you get your milk in gallon jugs? I just want to know if you do that. The reason is because I was going to do a quick video on them, but you know, they turn out to be the most useful containers, Jody. I have them in my bedroom, and they're under my bed, and I have them, you know, in various parts of my house. But I'll show you. I'll go back to the studio and show you. So this is now, let me lie on my bed for a second. I should have closed the I should have closed the wardrobe, but anyway, so this is what I look at. Sorry about the mess. So it really is, you can probably imagine I'm going to miss that. Now, the art in this room, this one, and this smaller one, the eagle has landed. I was quite surprised that my realtor wanted me to keep all my art, and in fact made me pull out more. This one, which I adore, and then two smaller ones, sort of either side there. So, and for those of you who been with me a long time, I got that unit, 2 units from IKEA. One of the best purchases I ever made. So useful. I really have to say I didn't waste money on it at all. All right, so I've got 2 closets in here. That clock belonged to my mom, and it will stay with me. And then the last room up here is my own bathroom, which is actually quite small. It has a piece of art. Let me go back a bit so you can see this. All right, so that is the bathroom. And then this is my wash hand basin. I always wanted a waterfall wash hand basin. You were about to ask, won't you be taking those art pieces? Yes, I will be taking my art. Okay, and so then this is quite interesting. I actually broke through the wall here. Can you see this? This actually was a dividing wall between the vanity area, right, the vanity area and the shower. Forgive me, I've got stuff hanging up on the shower. And what I did is I broke through the wall here because I realized a lot of my things would fit in there nicely. Can you see what I did? And yeah, and Jody and everybody else, all this tile I did. The tile, you know, the spar tile on the floor, and the tile in the shower. I did all of that myself. All right. And there you have it. Well, you have the top level. And then downstairs there is a 2-bedroom suite, which is a very big selling point. A 2-bedroom suite with the laundry room, which you've seen. Mrs. MacGyver, yes, you're right, Jody. I'm going to plug back in, so you might